Hello and welcome to Flippin Through, the internet's #1 Mad Magazine news, review, and interview channel. And today we're flipping through Mad Magazine number 127, released June 1969. Nice. Our cover, our price, 35 cents, which is indeed cheap. Oh, excuse me, I ate hot dogs and what do you call it? Baked beans. That was the wrong thing to eat right before I recorded a video. Anyway, I'm disgusting. Before I flip through this, what am I even saying anymore? I don't know. Before I flip through that, hey, consider please hitting like, hitting subscribe, and leaving a comment down below. I guess the video just started, so there's probably not much to comment about or on, but consider it later. In the meantime, if this is your first time here, if this is like your 20th time here, hit subscribe, man. It's free. It costs you nothing. And it helps me a whole lot. If you want to help me a whole lot in a different way, you can support me on Patreon. Patreon.com/flippinthrough. Hey, these are the people that support me on Patreon. Misamo, Tom Richmond, David Strickler, Megan McInerney, Shane Buckley, Bobby Weigel, Cam Hayden, Ed Meisinger, Rob Wilson, Rod Mead Sperry, Andrew Goldfarb, Casey Ori, and Little Cozy Nostril. Thank you guys so much for the support, and I hope I can keep on earning it. You might be wondering, I realize, what do I get if I support you on Patreon? Well, you get a pretty sick set of stickers. You get, that's like anybody supports me. You get this awesome set of stickers. So give me $5 a month, and you get this stencil. Is it like a legit stencil? Heck yeah, look at that. That looks beautiful. You could put that up all over town. You could deface so much stuff with it. It's cool. It's great. All the kids are doing it. Graffito, they call it. Anyway, this is Mad Magazine number 127. I'm trying to pull this up on madcoversite.com. Let's see this. Boop, 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 boop. Here we go. I'm going to need to reference some things, I think. This is Alfred E. Newman is in blackface. Do I need to address it? Do I need to say anything further? This is one of many times Alfred E. Newman has been in blackface. He's been in blackface. He's been in, well, I don't know, like other colors. And sometimes more tastefully than this, sometimes less tastefully than this. And it all happened in the 60s and 70s. We were wild for it, for blackface back then. It was like a resurgence, like 1920s, 1960s, and 70s. This is, I guess, the Mod Squad. I guess that's what it is, because they were like those three friends. Anyway, it's kind of a weird one because, like, the signature on this, what is it? So it's the Jack Rickard cover, which I should be able to recognize. But like the signature, it's almost like this is blurry parts of it. Like, I don't know if it was part of the printing process. And then even on this inside cover, it's kind of like things aren't quite aligned for the printing process. You can see it almost makes me feel like my vision is blurry slightly, but it's not. Your vision might be blurry, but this is just this is not a symptom of it. Okay, just so you know. Here we go. Oh, well, we're zoomed in. The problem with most neighborhoods is that there are too many hoods in them and not enough neighbors. He's wise, man. Like, I don't think anybody can doubt it at this point. Oh, wait, stay zoomed in. Here we go. I know this. This is Bob Clark. I know this. Wait. Oh. I don't know this. This is Mort Drucker. Wait, or is this Mort Drucker? Wait. Who is this? Well, this is Dave Berg. Wait, is this Mort Drucker too? Oh my goodness. There's like, hold on. I gotta get, this is kind of like a brittle magazine. This copy that I have. Let's see. Obviously, Dave Berg, Angelo Torres, Dave Berg, Mort Drucker, I don't know with this one, let's say Paul Coker. I don't think it is, but just for funsies, we'll just take a stab at it. I don't think Wally Wood was there at that time, so I don't think it would have been him. He would have been the guy that did it earlier on. It might be Paul Coker, because look at, we have the, why not have the next issue sent directly to your home? Subscribe to MAD. Oh, it's not suicide humor. What's the point? What's the point of an advertisement? Good and Mad, the Mad paperbook with that beautiful finger. Get fingered. Signs of, nowadays, nearly everyone is involved in our society's sick, sad scramble to acquire things. For the most part, these things are required to impress other people, and they actually carry this message rather clearly, as though they were printed signs. In fact, here's what we almost see when we look at these signs of status. This is my full-time sleep-in maid. A good maid is hard to come by and is very expensive. See how I don't have to lift a finger to entertain you? See how I just sit back like a lady and enjoy the fun while she does all the work? Isn't it simply wonderful? Isn't it simply killing you? This is Bob Clark, yes, written by Al Jaffe, and it is fantastic. There's nothing to criticize about Bob Clark's artwork. Here we go. How do you like my beard? Doesn't it make me look masculine and distinguished and arty and nonconformist? That's why I grew it. You see, actually, I'm rather shy and cloddish and dull and square. Well, I don't like that one. That's not how people think. Let's see. Let's zoom in on this one. This is my wife. Some wife, huh? Now look at your wife. Yeah, it takes a fantastic man to have a wife like this. Don't you wish you had what it takes, man-wise? Look at that smug face. I just love the expressions that he creates and the different faces. They're just so fun. See my original abstract signed by a very famous artist? You probably don't appreciate it or understand it, but you can't admit that and reveal your ignorance. Well, fortunately for the world, there are art lovers like myself who can appreciate its value, which incidentally has doubled since I bought it, and that's something I understand. These are fun. I don't know what I like more, the artwork or the writing. Actually, I do. I like the artwork more. I don't know why I phrased the question like that. The artwork for sure carries this. It's okay. It's a bit cynical. And I like silly Billy stuff rather than kind of cynical stuff. But that's just a matter of taste. But I don't think it's a matter of taste to say that this is just fantastic artwork. These faces. Golly. Here we go. Oh, way off. Further Adventures of the Red Baron, or Security ist ein granted Beaglehund, by Carl Schultz. What was I going to say? Oh, yeah, this is art by Jack Rickard, not Paul Coker Jr. That was a shot in the dark. I had a feeling it wasn't going to be the case. Peanuts is weird. And I was always kind of, I don't know, I never really got it. I liked the really early things. I remember when I discovered like the super early ones that are a little bit more darker, and I really enjoyed them. But I don't know. I think a lot of people that I respect really like Peanuts, so it makes me think that maybe I need to take a closer look. Ooh, Odd Squad, art by Mort Drucker on the Druckster. Get drucked. I'm not really going to go into this because I don't care about the Mod Squad. And that's that. I don't know anything about the Mod Squad. Here we go. I'll zoom in on this. This is the good stuff. The Hunters. Amazo Wild Game Call produces over 20 different and distinct mating calls. Satisfaction guaranteed or double your money back. Caw, caw, caw. Quack, quack, quack. Oh, I should probably pay attention to where I'm aligning this. It's dumb. That's a dumb comic, but I like it. Specific income tax forms. This seems like, oh, I was way off. At first, I thought this would be a Dick DiBartolo thing, because some of his early stuff was really like this, where it would be a form or a survey, things like that. Excerpt from tax form for college athletes. Job: waiting tables, handing out towels, cleaning blackboards, attending classes. Wages received. That's funny. They're not supposed to do that. It's illegal. Here we have the Spy vs. Spy. Oh, I recently gave the Spy vs. Spy complete casebook, the Perhias one, to my daughter, and she read through it, and she absolutely loved it. She liked the Gray Spy. So do I. think for different reasons. All right. He puts that in there. He gets something very much like that. Oh. Always the outsmarted one. Hey, I wonder if, has anybody like tallied who wins more often, the black spy or the white spy? Is it even? Did Perhias retire with an even score? I think I might have to go through and do that. Who is this? This is If the President Were Chosen, like Miss America. Artist Jack Rickard. I don't know. Like, I'm not good at his stuff. Not good at identifying it. And how long was his tenure at Mad Magazine? That's a good question, me. Jack Rickard. He went from 61... Holy smokes, he was there for a long time. Oh my gosh. 80s, up, 83, 84. At 84. And then so that must have been when he moved over to Cracked. Boy, he was there for a long, long time. Why don't I see his art that often? I mean, like, you go through Mad Cover Site and it's just like so much Jack Rickard stuff. I guess he did, yeah. I guess the interior stuff sort of stopped in the 70s. And then he was mostly doing covers. That's very interesting. Here we have In a Fancy Restaurant. Oh, I want that bone-in ham. Oh, God. Oh, I remember this. This is the type of thing that Don Martin would do that I would actually, I do find a little bit disgusting. And that's like, so he goes like this. He cuts everything up. There's all of these like little ham things. He goes to serve it and then the head's gone. He also would do this like where people would get arms cut off and he would have like this type of picture. And I don't know why that bothers me so much. But it does. It does a lot. So here's a mad look at realistic dolls. The doll on the right, of course, is the very popular G.I. Joey. Of course. Wait. He is completely flexible. In other words, he has no mind of his own and bends to every command, regardless of what it is, or who it comes from. Go ahead, give G.I. Joey an order. Ask him to kill somebody. He will. His commanding officer, Major Hawk, wishes he had more dolls like G.I. Joey under his command. Today, Toyland. Tomorrow, the world. Oh, I do like that it was Major Hawk. Is that a reference to Hawk and Dove? Private Hawk? Major Hawk, Private Dove? This is Keen. He's Booby's boyfriend. He's testing out one of his newest accessories, a cigarette lighter. On one of his oldest accessories, his draft card. Keenan is strongly against becoming a G.I. Joey doll and wants us to know it. This is Booby. Now there's a doll, a living doll. She comes equipped with everything that a young girl of today might wish for: personality, good looks, and pure femininity. Too bad she'll have to change all that if she expects to be accepted today. This is Booby's friend, Afro. She is a token doll. She is a very nice doll. She's a credit to her doll race, but despite her intelligence and charms, G.I. Joey and even Keen cannot ask her for a date. The doll world isn't ready for that sort of thing. Oh my God. This is G.I. Jerry. He was an enemy of G.I. Joey once. Now he is a friend. Half of him, anyway. The Western half. This is G.I. Jap. Oh my God. G.I. Red. G.I. Frog. G.I. Limey. Oh my goodness. Look at this. Irving Schill did some beautiful photography on this. He went to France. Oh my goodness. Oh, he went to Canada. This is so cool. Irving Schill. This is a fun one right here. Who wrote this? Harold Morris. That's some good writing. What did Harold Morris ever do? That's it. This is Harold Morris's sole contribution to MAD. Why? That was wonderful. The lighter side of the generation gap. How good will this be? I'm going to start a Dave Berg fan club. All right, here we go. Dad, I need $200. $200 just like that. Every time I turn around, you're asking for money. It's either money for allowance or money for clothes or money for your car or money for a date or money. This time it's for a worthy cause, Dad. I need expense money to go to Washington to protest for our exploited minorities. What about us parents? What about you parents? When are you going to protest for us? We're an exploited minority. I'm going to start a Dave Berg fan club. The MAD plan for combating the boredom of baseball. Here we have some Jack Davis artwork. Man, was he like nuts for sports, or were they just like, oh, it's sports? Give it to Jack. Jack draws baseball. Jack draws football. Jack draws monsters. What does that have to do with sports? Nothing. He's just good at it. Place the diamond at the opposite end of the field, out by the bleacher section. In that way, only the unfortunates who cannot afford to pay for better seats will have to watch the game close at hand. Wait, what? Erect wide steel girders in front of every other seat. In that way, half the audience will be fortunate enough to have their view of the playing field blocked. They will be far more effectively entertained by the wild graffiti scribbled on them. Who wrote this? Earl Dowd? Dowd? Earl Dowd? More like Earl Dud. Eliminate all seats and walls in the outfield. This will make it possible for everyone to watch the auto thrill show starring the latecomer baseball fans who perform crazily each night in the stadium parking lots. I mean, this sucks. No, it doesn't suck. The art. So good art can, without a doubt, carry an article of bad writing. Could good writing carry bad artwork? I mean, look at this. This is just fun to look at. Boom, just stomping some people. This is Minnesota. I mean, these are, I will say this, not the best Jack Davis artwork I've ever seen. However, very good because it's Jack Davis and it's fun to look at. Like that goes a long way in my book. especially somebody who is just much more visual. Here are the horrifying cliches. I'm not going to zoom out and zoom back in. By Paul Coker, written by May Sakami and E. Nelson Bridewell. Leaning heavily on experience. I like some of these, like, especially, I don't know where this was in the order of his horrifying cliches. Not the first one, because they introduce this time once again. But I like, where it's not, sometimes they're not super well done, but this is like to lean on. I mean, they're leaning on like to extort money, which is like, I don't know, kind of people don't really use it that way anymore, which I think makes it a little bit more entertaining. Versus like leaning on, like relying upon, shouldering responsibility. I love the medieval ones. Those are the best ones to watch, like this. Making a long story short, striking a careless pose. Oh, that poor pose. Cementing a relationship. Creating a disturbance. Carried away by an enthusiasm, and then wrestling with a weighty problem. Like this one I don't like, right? Because it's like just literally wrestling, and not as fun. Raising a ruckus, and then splitting an infinitive. God, look at that. These are so much fun. Ironing out a difficulty. Getting out of a tight squeeze. Launching a career. Like, that one's just weird. Mounting an offensive. Killing off a few idle hours. And releasing one's inhibitions. Here we have Bulbit. Another Mort Drucker one. The movie Bullet by, what's his face? Hank McCoy. No, Steve McQueen. That's who it was. Again, sorry, guys. I know, like, some of you become irritated. I sense it when I just skip through these. And I don't blame you. I know it's somebody's favorite part. I pay more attention to Dave Berg than I do these. Here's the MAD fold-in. Has it been folded? Oh, it has been. So what industry contributes more to air pollution than any other? Radio and TV. There we go. There you have it. And here we have the 60-second disappointment. It happens too often with Parlourade color pack camera. That's why we can't take a chance. We photograph these ads with a Nikon loaded with Ektachrome. That's, again, another great photograph by Irving Schild. How fun would it have been to be in one of these MAD photographs? Anyway, this is a short video. This is a very quick one. It's, I can never predict it. Sometimes these issues, I just get sucked into them, and they take so much time. Others, they do go by very quickly. This is much better than that one I just did the other day, but took much less time. But hey, thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, please hit a thumbs up, hit subscribe, leave a comment down below, regardless of how you enjoyed this video, because it helps either way, even if you say something mean to me. With that, thank you guys so much for watching. Toodaloo.